Before I start this video, I will be talking about spoilers for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Okay, I'm not spoiling the whole movie, but there's some little plot points I'm talking about. But so if you don't want any spoilers, wait till after you've watched the movie to watch this. Okay, so this is not a review for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. However, I will say this, overall, I really enjoyed the film, but I wanted to do a little video talking about Adam Warlock. I know, it's totally random, but I just have to say, so I've been watching reviews of the film, and a lot of people are saying how Adam Warlock is kind of he doesn't really need to be there, he's not really adding much, and you know what? I can see that. I can really see it's all valid. And if you feel like he was kind of a forgettable character or was unnecessary, I respect that. However, me personally, I really enjoyed his character. I mean, he just was, I don't know, there was just something about him that I thought there was kind of a little mini arc of his story that he had. Like, the movie isn't about him. It's not about him. He's a very small part, and the movie probably could have worked without him. However, he does play a part. Like, he is sent to retrieve Rocket, and I guess that's kind of his meaning of so he really jump starts the film because he's sent to retrieve Rocket. He ends up pretty much the reason why Rocket gets hurt and Rocket is dying and they have to save Rocket's life. So he isn't that big of a not essential part as people are saying. But as far as the character goes, there was just something about him. I kind of found out, I know he's technically a villain. However, there was kind of an innocence about him. I mean, he's kind of, can you really blame him? He was just, and it took me a while to, I realized, I don't know if I realized it while I was watching the film or afterwards. It's like, wait a minute. This is the character at the end of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, where they were kind of cooking up. It's like, I shall call him Adam. And so, and when I realized that, I'm like, hey, they actually played that off. And I like that they connected it, because sometimes you put little things in the film and they don't pay off. And like I said, for some, maybe it was forgettable. Maybe they could have done more with it. Or maybe it was like, oh, I don't really care for this character. But I actually found him really endearing. Because like I said, yes, he's very violent. He's very, it's like, oh, I'm going to get that. He's kind of programmed, though. It's like, he's just new. He has not been existed very long, and he's just been told, he was told, go fetch Rocket, and that's what he's going to do at all costs. He essentially fails at that particular part, but he ends up coming back here and there throughout the film. But I kind of liked his arc because and like I said, it's not essential to the plot. It's not a huge thing. I liked his little thing with he finds that little creature and he just bonds with this little creature. He's just it's like, oh, this is my new friend. This is my new pet. Actually, the way he responded, it is like, this is my new friend. I'm like, it was cute. I loved that. I thought that was so sweet. I found there was an innocence about him. And then at the end, it's like, I tried to kill you. Why are you doing this? Everyone deserves a second chance. And then obviously he's become some sort of part of the new Guardians of the Galaxy, or I don't know. We may never see the character again. I don't know. Maybe they will do more with it. But like I said, because of the essence of how his character was created, and it was I don't really think he was evil. It was just he was told you need to do this and blah, 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 blah. And then in the end, he's kind of acting of his own free will. And then it was sad when I don't know if she really is his mother or they're all created, but to him, whether or not she is biologically his mother or not, he saw his mother just die in the aftermath of the high supreme. Anyway, the bad guy wow, by the way, that was like really brutal. It's like, I'm going to create these creatures of perfection, of perfectness. And then it's like, well, nope. Let's start all over, kill them all. That guy's got problems. But that's not what this video's about. But she was part of that aftermath of his destroying that, and then Adam witnessed that. And I felt he had a little bit of an arc of a character, and maybe there wasn't much they did with him. Maybe they didn't put a lot of development into him. I don't know, but for me, he was really endearing. I was fascinated by his character. I was kind of hoping, I'm like, ooh, when's he going to return? I'm kind of interested on like what's going on with him. I was intrigued by his character personally, and so I was in Hot Topic. I was just looking around. I got a birthday coupon, so I'm like, maybe I can use the birthday coupon. And I'm looking through the Funko Pops, and I see the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 Funko Pops, and I'm actually thinking to myself, I wonder if they have an Adam Warlock. And sure enough, I got me another Funko Pop. I didn't think I was going to collect them. I started with Shazam and Freddy, which I'm pretty sure I did talk about in a video. But I didn't think I was going to get more Funko Pops. I'm not going to count how many I have right now. I'm pretty sure I have less than 10, but I'm probably going to get more, but I'm okay. I don't know. He's got a bobblehead. I like that. Not all Funko Pops have the bobblehead, but I don't know. Maybe it's because I also like the actor who plays him, but I liked Adam Warlock. I thought he was an interesting character. I know there's I don't think people really hate the character. I'm just hearing a lot of like he was kind of unnecessary. But you know what? I just want to show out that there is some love for this character in the movie. I am all for, if they do more with this character, I would be interested to see where this character goes. So, a random video.